Okay, we are on and recording. Hello, welcome everyone to our opportunity call this incredible Monday, April 20th, 420. We are here to share our incredible opportunity with you. We are a Wine of the Month club, and we are not just any other company you can come and join. We do so much more for you. That's what we're going to explain here. We get to share fine wines from Napa and Sonoma Valley with the world. We literally get to share a message of we have fine wines. These are true fine wines. And with the member pricing, people literally get access to wines that are worth 3, 4, 5 times the value that we provide for them because of the way we do it. And it basically allows them to have access to incredible wines for literally just about the same pricing that they can get the fake wines. And what I mean by that is most of the wines you get in the liquor store, the grocery store, even a lot of these wine stores, they are mass-produced fortified punches. They do not make wine in the right process. They skip the process completely. They do a whole different routine that kicks out these wines, quote unquote, that taste the same year by year. They induce sulfites, which is why people usually get headaches with wine. They are just chasing, the money, and they're basically trying to produce a wine punch product and pawn it off as wine. A true fine wine is literally 6 to 7 years in the process before it's in your hands, meaning that even before it's bottled, it's gone through several years of processes of mineralization in the vine. You can't just go plant grapevines and have grapes the next year and make wine out of it. The vines have got to mature 3, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years for that mineralization to really be complete to make an amazing fine wine versus just a punch. This process is a minimum of 3 years. And then it's barrel aged, it's stainless aged, it goes through a natural fermentation and brewing process that can take, a year or 2 years, depending on the vintage and the type of varietal and grape. And by the time it's bottled and delivered, it's literally been a 6 to 7 year process to get to you. That's the proper way. And then yes, it's expensive. It's also very risky for the winemakers. But they don't know what they're doing. They got 6 years to mess it up, right? And therefore, fine wines tend to be worth more. Our fine wines have been in a long process. We have our own winemakers. So let me explain how this works as far as the opportunity and why it's better here than it would be anywhere else, even compared to other Wine of the Month clubs. We have winemakers. They are, second, third generation, many of them. They are, award-winning winemakers that make our wines for us. We've commissioned them to do so. We meet with them every quarter, and we go through a tasting run where we taste our wines and see where they're at prior to them being bottled for us. When the wines are bottled, they're then labeled. And as we have, adapted and grown this business, we literally have our own labels now. We make wine for our members, and our wines are made by the same winemakers that are making these incredible wines for other restaurants and other clients of our statue. And what we've done is been able to do the volume necessary to get the pricing right to where we are the manufacturer and the fulfillment, and then all other areas of markup for distribution and the whole network distribution that everybody else has. We rely on our partners, our wine ambassadors, and therefore we can deliver wine that would sell for $70 a bottle in a 4-pack for $100 because we've eliminated a lot of those extra costs and created an opportunity and created a revenue sharing opportunity with our partners. So when you see how lucrative this pay is and how great our wines are when you taste them, it's because we were able to make the business smarter. We were able to make it better. And we focus on wines from Napa and Sonoma Valley. Our fruit, the way it's being made, where the mineralization is coming from arguably one of the best areas, definitely in North America, if not the world. Napa and Sonoma Valley wines are world renowned. Anybody that loves wine anywhere in the globe is familiar with wines that come from Napa and Sonoma Valley. They have made a name for themselves, and that's what we get to stick with here. So that being said, one of the most interesting things that we get to do is share these fine wines with people that may not have had the opportunity to do so. So one of our biggest examples is happening right now. The same winemakers that make our wine made a wine for a little known steak restaurant called Morton's Steakhouse. Amazing steaks, very well known, been out for, I think, 60 years. Morton's, again, we share the same winemaker, and our winemaker had access to several cases. I'm not going to give the number. We were able to buy the rest of the vintage from 2014. And what that allowed us to do was to, we were going to put it in our Grand Cru selection, which we'll talk about. But right now, everybody's smart ship order or new cases going out for the new members, you are getting at least one bottle of that. Okay. This is a $400 bottle of wine on their menu. It is incredible wine, and you guys get to try it. And all I tell you guys is, from the hearts of us wine lovers, please enjoy it the way it was meant to be, with an incredible steak, prime rib, a braised beef, something beef. Okay, that was what it was made to have with. And especially during the time right now where we're quarantined, if you go to your grocery store and you walk in there, get some great steaks, porterhouse, a T-bone, a New York strip, or if you're adventurous enough, stop by the butcher, or if your store has it, get a prime rib, right, and cook that up and season it. We actually had prime rib. What was that? Was that Saturday last week? Anyway, we had it, and we had it with the Gloomy. Anyway, incredible wine meant for beef pairing. And so give yourself a treat. I would not share it with just anybody. That wine is incredible. I would definitely share it with people you actually care about. I'll leave it there. And, while supplies last, and right now it's going out. I went through the inventory and expectation, and I'm trying to save it for a big announcement that might be ready by next week. And we will do it here on a Monday night. So that being said, anybody ordering their wines right now or get it shipped out, it's coming out in your order. And that's, typical of what we do. Usually one of our wines, in this situation, that would be definitely one, is worth the entire shipment. So, our Wine of the Month Club members spend $100 a month. They get 4 bottles of wine, and it's well worth the value. We also, while supplies last, we have been including a sparkling wine that we had made. And we have our own label. We have the Hudson sparkling wine that's out. That is almost done, guys. I'll tell you, the days of getting that in your shipments is just about here. And the good news is we have incredible wines coming right behind it, and then new ones coming out. So we've got May, June, July, and August already lined up. We already know the wines that are coming. Incredible, incredible wines are on the agenda. And you guys get to experience it and discover it with our club here. We literally get to bring the tasting rooms from Napa to you in a very exclusive way. And it's Potato, I see your note there. I'm talking about the Gloaming. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon that's in the current shipments going out right now. We get to have fun sharing this, you guys. It's an incredible situation for me. I've traveled the globe. I've been to, over 1,000 wineries. I go to more all the time. And thanks to this incredible opportunity for me, I get to go visit several of them throughout Napa and Sonoma every quarter. It's an awesome situation, and it's worth all the hard work. I'll tell you, what's awesome about it for me is, like I've been doing for years, is I'd have cases sent home, and then I'd share them with family and friends. And most people don't have access to a fine wine or a budgetary acceptance to do it. Not everybody has the wherewithal to where you can go to a fine restaurant and spend several $100s on food, and also spend $200, $500, maybe $700 on a bottle of wine and feel justified in doing so. We have a lot of other bills that I could go to versus just drinking it because we don't have the appreciation. What I've done is, basically, you're funny, and it's so true. When you really understand what a fine wine is and what it tastes like and just how it makes you feel, it's incredible, right? It's definitely an elixir from the gods, but we get to share that with the world. And most people, and I mean the majority, don't go and drop $200 to $700 on a bottle of wine at dinner. For those of us that have done that on a regular basis, we get it. That's why we do it. We have it justified. You know, usually we're celebrating something or we're hanging out with really good business partners, and it's like, man, we need to have a really good wine to cement that in. Well, what we get to do is we get to bring wines completely of that caliber to you as our family members here, and you get to enjoy it throughout the month. And based on the opportunity and where your statue is or where your level is of involvement with us, you can buy cases. And you guys know we've been rolling out mixed cases and half cases where you can basically pick the wines that are in our inventory, and you'll be able to, you know, if you like it, you can order a mixed case where you get 10, 15, or 20% off based on your level. I'm going to go over that in a second, but that's one of the biggest values. You know, 4 bottles of wine, when you drink wine every night for dinner, doesn't last very long. You know, that doesn't even last Tanya and I a week. But, you know, we order cases and you get cases in based upon your desire to, you know, drink more and enjoy it more. And especially as you gain in the opportunity and the influence here, you know, adding a case to your monthly, you know, it's food, right? To your monthly food budget becomes a very wonderful thing, and you get a better and better discount based on your level. So this entire opportunity is a very niche for us. The niche is we want to help people that may or may not know much about wine learn about wine. We want to give them access to wine at an amazing price and affordability that they would not get anywhere else. You cannot get our wines down the street. You will never be able to get them down the street. You can only get them as a member here. And if you want to get a comparable wine to ours, you're going to have to spend 3, 4, 5, 6 times as much, meaning you're going to have to spend $80 a bottle, $150 a bottle. You know, our sparkling wine that comes in the shipment still right now, while it lasts, that's worth $79. That's what it would retail for right now if it was in the store. And it's included in your shipment, along with the Glomine and some other wonderful selections. I know our brand, which is the Rickard brand, something that Tanya and I are very proud of, that Merlot is incredible. It's a 2017 vintage. It is insanely good. And it's also, by the way, made by the same winemakers that made the Glomine. No coincidence. That's why it's so good. And we, when we were putting that out there, we had rights to buy that up. We did. We had to like bear with it to get a bottle at certain times. We got the rest of it that's in the warehouse, and I'm pretty sure when that's gone, it's gone. So if you get the Glomine, you get the Rickard, and you get that sparkling, the value you just received in this month is insane, okay? And then we have some other amazing wines. I know our Parables White will be here soon. We got our Parables Red, new one coming out. There's all sorts of wonderful things. I actually have it in the book right here. You guys, we just get amazing stuff here, okay? And this is the part where I'd like to go into as far as the compensation model. You guys, we don't run this business like a normal traditional business. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that. This isn't just a place where here's an opportunity, we're going to send out the wine, you go get the customers, and we'll just pay you really well for doing so. We literally partner with you. We know we've got something special. We have been marketing this for almost 4 years now, and this business was built. All the owners are professional marketers. We understand that. We understand what it takes to do that. Also, Tanya and myself have done very well. And this is our philanthropy. This is our giving back. We literally help fund the marketing for you to succeed with us. You know, if you quit, that's how you'll fail. If you jump in with us, we're going to give you access to training and support, all for free, and give you access to leads, which we generate through our lead generation business. And we found that these leads are really a great model or a great source for this particular opportunity and everything else that we do. So what I want you to do is just understand that we're going to walk you through how to do the marketing. We're also going to train you how to do it. We do not just rely on family and friends. You see, we understand that with professional marketing, you can build any business. There is not a business alive that built themselves on family and friends. It doesn't exist. Family and friends is not a good foundation to build any business on. And this industry is just known for teaching people that, you know, bring 2 of your friends in, help them bring 2 of their friends in. No one succeeds that way. You've got to have a professional marketing direction. We have it. We have a system called the Grapevine that allows you to build your power line systems, which I'll talk about in a second. We just rolled that out weeks ago. It's becoming better and better and better. We do more and more trainings, and you need leads to put into that. Well, Once you get access to the training and learn how to work the leads that we give you, Annie and I are funding those. You get those through our trainers. You get those through the person that brought you here, that referred you here. They know how to get you connected to the training and get this. So with this opportunity, not only do you get to come in and build something and get paid in the compensation model that I'm about to show you, but you literally get the leads given to you and the training how to work with them, as well as have instructors to help you present and drive things. So we have this opportunity meeting we do every Monday. We have trainings we do on Saturdays. You'll get tied in. And we also have a very important thing we do every Wednesday. It's our thewineanddineshow.com. We do a, literally it's the biggest dinner party in the world every Wednesday. We do wine and food pairings with our incredible wines and incredible food that is, everyday food, slow cooker meals, more chef prepared and, gourmet stuff, all the above. And we share it on camera here like we do on Zoom. It's a lot of fun. And it's something we do each and every Wednesday. It's something that you can invite people to so they can see it. It's also something we tie into our blogging marketing and our online marketing to get exposure to this. You guys, most people do not understand food and wine pairings. They don't understand what a fine wine is. We get to educate them on that. At the same time, give them access to it at the most incredible value out there. You cannot beat what we have. That being said, I'm going to go into the compensation model and let's have some fun. Okay, I was telling you guys this is not the normal company. Even everybody involved, we wanted to make sure this thing ran very lucrative. We wanted people to be able to make hobby income as well as full-time income and even career life-changing income, all right? We have people here making 6 figures already a year, and we're going to be growing that by the day as we progress this. And again, we're supporting you with the number one reason for businesses to fail. We help you with the marketing. We actually bring marketing to you at no cost. We fund it. You just got to go to work and learn how to use it. Pretty powerful. That being said, I'm going to share my screen. And at wineambassador.com, that's where the information is, but wineambassadorcompplan.com is where you can see this, 2-page sheet that explains our compensation model. We have 3 ways to get started. The first is become a wine customer. And I'm going to tell you, whenever I go through all this stuff with anybody, if you're in doubt, wait till you taste our wine. So the least thing you should do is just become a customer. Try the wine out. Say like, is this really that good? Am I going to like this wine? I'm going to tell you, it's amazing, and we make certain that it is. But if in doubt, try the wine, right? Then we have our second option, which is we have 3 levels of involvement. The differences between these levels is just the discount you get on the wine, except for the Grand Cru, and I'll get there in a second. So we have estate members, we have a reserve member, and a Grand Cru. The estate's $300. You get a 10% discount on additional cases, and you get a case of wine with your enrollment. So you get a case of wine. You have access to the full compensation plan, everybody pays a $50 annual enrollment that's going to become an ambassador. Customers do not, just ambassadors. And if you're an estate member and you want to become a reserve member, you just pay the difference and get the difference. So you can upgrade at any time. So let's say you want to get a 15% discount, and you just pay an additional $300 that bumps you up to the next level, and so forth. The reserve member gets 2 cases of wine, and that's $600. And then our third and our highest level is our Grand Cru. Grand Cru translated literally means wine snob. Okay, so our wine snobs come in, and you get 2 cases of our wine. But you also get a 6-bottle Grand Cru luxury box. This is worth a minimum of $750 retail. You get 6 of these incredible bottles. These are rare, exceptional wines. They are, they change, and when they're gone, they're usually gone. These are ones that we pull from incredible vineyards. We've had some amazing wines in there. And if you don't have a wine collection, this is a good place to start. If you have one, this is a great addition to that. It's definitely worth the value. There's a black card. It's a limited founder's black card. I was looking at the inventory. We still have some left. When those are gone, we'll have another card, but it won't be the black card. The black card is our founder's card. You get special perks at our events. We do an annual event every year, and we have award trips every year as well. Last year's award trip, which we're also supposed to be going on in literally 5 days from now, is Punta Cana. Obviously, we rescheduled that, so we're going there in December. However, at some point, it'll probably be October. We're waiting for the actual dates because you guys all know Vegas is closed right now. We will be in Vegas. We'll get the dates pinned down, and we're going to have our national convention in Vegas in October. And then at that event, you guys will hear about the next location we do our, what do you call it, our leadership retreat. And we have a lot of fun, right? That's something that you get access to. But the Founders Black Card, you're going to have different seats, access to different things at the events. The third way to become part of us is something that we did for expansion. And because we deal with a product that, for some reason, there are certain states that are holding out on getting it shipped there. So if you live in a non-ship state in the US or in a current non-ship country that we're working with, you can come in with our non-product marketing package for $59.95 plus the annual enrollment, and you can literally hold a position, build, get paid as a full ambassador as well. And that third one is just available now. We are getting the country and the state's access to get into that. It's just a matter of, I think, another week or so we should be ready with that. And that's a brand new thing we just offered. That way we can grow. So we have people in Canada, Australia already growing. They're building their businesses up. And even though we can't ship wine there yet, or we're not shipping wine there yet, they can build a business where we are shipping wine. And then when we add wine over there, we already have a working base. We're already growing. We are taking wine around the world. I'll state it. We are. It's going to happen. We've got amazing things in place, and I'm always dying to let you guys know what they are, and I'm about to do it now because we're so close. All right. There's 5 ways to get paid. The first one is free wine, and this is for our customers as well as our ambassadors. And you guys, I spell it out here. This is a brand new sheet, and the reason why I spell it out is this is a marketing plan based on truth. Okay, our free wine. You have 3, your wine is free every month. But if you just refer one person, every time they order, that counts as 1. Once you have 3 consecutive orders, 3 months of orders, you get your wine for free. So if you have one customer and they order 3 months in a row, on the 4th month, your wine is free. You get a credit to offset your wine cost of $99.95. Well, if you have 2 customers, that means, every 2nd month, you're going to get a credit for your wine. So you're going to get your wine 2 out of 3 months for free. And if you have 3 customers, your wine's free every month, right? You don't need to have 3 to get it free. You can have 1, you just get it free every 3 months or so. It really entices the growth of the business. You guys, I've seen referral marketing do wonders, and it's been a very big benefit. And especially with something that's socially, shared as wine, this referral program is, the lack of a better word, it's money. Okay, you guys, with the referral program, I have literally built up businesses where I gained over 1 million customers brought in by me because of referrals. Okay, they are a very powerful thing. You guys know nobody else gives free wine as referrals, and if they do us for a one-time thing, we do it ongoing based on having those active referrals in. We also do it in a breakdown model where you don't have to have 3 to get in. You get 1, you're going to get your wine free every 3 months. It's an amazing thing. Now, the other ways you get paid, you got to be an ambassador. We have an ambassador customer acquisition bonus. So once you've got your wine for free, with your customers, you're receiving, a one-time $20 bonus for acquiring that customer, and you get $10 a month for every month they're active. And we've got ambassadors that put 2 to 3 in every week, which means they're adding 100, 150 new customers and ambassador customers every year, and that means they're growing their income by $10 for each one. So if you add 100 in the course of a year, that means you're increasing your income by $1,000 a month just on that acquisition bonus that you get out every month. The third way we get paid is our wine starter kits. Wine starter kits are what people activate with. So if they come in at the estate level, that's $300. You are going to receive 150 of that. If they come in at $600, you receive $300. $1,200, you receive $600. And I'm going to just let you guys know, as they upgrade, you get paid always. Whenever they're wine starter kits, they upgrade, you get paid the difference, and they receive the difference. So if they upgrade from an estate and they go to a Grand Cru, they pay that extra $900, you will receive a $450 commission. They'll receive another case and they'll get the 6, bottle Grand Cru selection. So, it's something that you guys see happen. We have people upgrade all the time, especially when you start buying, cases. It doesn't take a long time for that extra, 10% off to pay for itself, and you get the extra wine with it. It's an amazing deal. The fourth way we get paid, I call this the residual, foundational, long-term money, is the binary pay. The binary pay pays up to 22% of the lesser leg. Simply put, we are building teams, 2 teams, a left team and a right team. The person that brought you here that's going to be getting you started, they're going to be building your left team or right team with you. You have a support line that's helping you build that team with you. And we suggest, especially when we're giving you leads, that you build your strong leg first. Your strong leg is a leg they're helping you build. So if they're bringing you on and they're going to be putting you on their right team and they're going to help you build the right team, you want to start building your right team. Once you understand how everything goes, you understand the processes, you understand how we do things, you just become more and more knowledgeable and better at the art of this. And then you start building your left team. And if your right team is building on its own and you start building your left team and adding more people and sharing with them and benefiting, that's where it gets really fun. And the more volume you have based on the next sheet I'm going to show you, the more you get paid, up to 22%. So we close our week off Wednesday at midnight. So Wednesday at midnight, the system calculates how much volume you have on your left team, how much volume on your right team, whichever one is the lesser of, it's going to pay you up to 20% of that each and every week. Whatever closes out that Wednesday is paid the following Friday. The fifth way we get paid is basically we want you to help build your team by bringing ambassadors in and helping them build theirs properly. And as they're building their binary and successfully growing the long-term part of the business, you get a match of up to 50% of that based on your rank. So the more you help them build and build steady long-term money, the more you're going to get as well. And it doesn't come from their income, it's a match on top of it. It's our bonus to you for teaching them how to do it right. It's a very lucrative comp plan. Again, it's very lucrative because we don't pay corporate salaries. We are all in here working with you in the front lines. We want to get paid rich. We want you to get paid rich. We're doing all the heavy lifting. We've got an amazing arrangement to get our wine made. We keep really on top of our quality of our product, and we have a great fulfillment system. We have a great compensation model. We have our own in-house programmer that is an amazing, amazing guy. If you ever get to talk to Peter Antoineau, you guys, we have an amazing programmer that's behind this all, but we're all here to win it. Okay, we're all here to win it when you win it, and as was there. So I'm going to show you this really quick. Here's our rank achievements. It goes from the 1-star down to executive ambassador. Here's your personal ambassadors required to achieve that. Pretty much everybody needs to maintain 3 customers. Basically, we want you getting your wine for free. And the volume required is, the only thing there is there's an asterisk. Your left team and right team, you can have no more than 70% for the requirement from one team and no less than 30%. So, based on billing both your left and your right teams, you earn your check match and your binary percentages based on your rank achievement from 6% all the way to 22%. And once you are the 6-star ambassador, you start out at 30% at 3-star off of your ambassadors. And I can tell you, and then at 6-star, you bump up 20 more percent. I'm going to tell you, I've seen some of our top leaders, and they're top leaders because they've helped create other leaders. And when you're seeing that 50% match on the binary, they are getting paid very well for making sure and ensuring that their team is growing really well. Very simple comp plan. We wanted it that way, very, very lucrative. And again, we made it lucrative. This isn't a temporary comp plan like you might have seen in other companies where it's like we go out really big, get a lot of people in and then say, okay, we're going to whack this down. No, we put all the weight in here to make this strong, make it very lucrative, and also allow us to do great promotion. Right now, we have some incredible promotions that are going to be leading up to our October event. We are giving out 6 boxes of 6 incredible wine glasses, Stazo glasses. These are crystal, German crystal glasses that we're sending out to award points. We're sending our cheese of the month out. We're sending out cheese grottos. We've already got people earning all of the above. And then you're able to earn some incredible exclusive events during our event in Vegas whenever we get those dates fine-tuned. Anyway, a lot of fun here. Be sure to join our Facebook group. Get with the person that brought you here. We're here every Monday. And then again, we'll see you on Wednesday on the wineanddineshow.com at 6:30 Mountain, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 5:30 Pacific. And that's every Wednesday. And again, the person that brought you here, referred you here, they know all these details. Get involved, get into our training. Let us invest in you with leads and the wherewithal to market using the tools we have. All right, everyone, have a great night, and bye for now. God bless. Stay safe out there.